It was nice to see the market going up a little bit, wasn't it? So what may be on your mind, at least it's on my mind, have we moved past the bear market and are we beginning the early climb towards the parabolic move that I feel like comes later this year, maybe even early next year, but probably later this year? I can't say that we know that yet, but it is possible. Remember, though, it was just a week ago when so many people were completely bearish and so many people were confirming that, yes, we're in the bear market and probably a 3-year one. Well, I wasn't buying it, and probably you weren't either. Now, it could be that we are in a temporary bear market after such an early run earlier this year, but my guess is there's still plenty big parabolic move, or maybe even two, that's still coming that will make this past February, March, April look small. So what's on my mind in the bigger sense? Well, I'm looking for the best projects out there because I love times like this when it's pulled back because it really gives you chances to make informed decisions on what you want to put your money into and what I want to put my money into. Well, Spores Network is very hot on my mind. And I was able to line up a call last night with two of the head team members, and it was fantastic to get a feel for them. Now, I like to invest in projects with a good plan, but I really like to find projects with a great team and a good plan. And Spores leadership is very impressive. They're focused on just the right aspects within the NFT space where I believe they will have the ability to carve out a massive niche for themselves and be a dominant player for the next 20 years. Big statement, right? Yeah. Well, since they and I are on a completely different time zone, I'll share with you when I got on the call at 11 o'clock last night, I was completely exhausted. I've been moving things and getting the new office and home set up and trying to get everything situated, but that was the best time for everyone to meet. So I got on the call. And I'll share with you that some of what they're sharing with me about their vision and their connections and who they are made it so I couldn't go to sleep last night for several hours after the call. Now, keep in mind, I've been an investor for a long time. I don't get excited super easily. There's just a lot of exciting things in their plan, and as well as getting to know them and their connections and their backgrounds, very impressive. Also, I like that their first focus is a very good one. NFTs in Asia related to anime, gaming, and huge artists. So they did say also that their niche is going to be middle end to very high-end NFTs. Now, Duke Liu, the chairman and founder, is as well connected as you could hope for in this space. If you followed my channel for a while, you know that I'm a big fan of Ecomi. And Ecomi landed a huge player back in 2018, Al Khan, as head of their licensing. And he is extremely well connected within the space of where Vivi is trying to connect. In many similar ways, Duke Liu has all the right connections to get many of the huge licenses that will make Spores Network a household name in collectibles in the very near future. Specifically, though, for crypto traders and also for people who know almost nothing about crypto. Why don't we see if we can get an interview in the coming week or two? I know they're super busy around this time. I'm definitely going to ask because I would love for you to be able to get a feel for them and see if you see exactly the same things I do. So why am I so bullish on Spores Network? Now, you probably know I'm a huge fan of the Cardano network, and Cardano itself is my largest altcoin holding. And as this network has been coming together, I've been paying particular attention to try to find the gems that will be the major players in this new ecosystem on Cardano. Now, we don't quite have smart contracts yet. However, a lot of what they're going to look like is known as they're on the test net and everything. And so a lot of these big projects with the right players are moving to build on Cardano. And Spores is launching in just a few days on CardStarter, which means it will be tradable on Ethereum. So you should be able to buy it within a few days. As for how to get the latest on them, you'll want to join their Telegram and also follow their Twitter. And I'll go ahead and put links below. So when I upload this video later, I'll put them in there. Now, I say later because my office doesn't have the internet yet. It's killing me. And the guy even came out a little bit earlier to install it and said he didn't have the right stuff. We'd have to set up another time. Oh my goodness. Just is what it is, right? So I will put the links to their Telegram and their Twitter below so that you can follow them, find out exactly what's going on. In addition to Spores, Iagon is launching soon on Occam Finance's launchpad, as well as Meld. Hopefully you're already, if you're interested, being able to take part in their stake pool, initial stake pool offering, which is a great idea and way to get a lot of people into it. So I'm very bullish on these 3 projects, all of which are launching in the Cardano ecosystem. Now, specifically on Spores, though, let's go back to why I'm bullish on Spores. So if you think about it, VV is doing a very good job, and they're going after like certain licenses, and they have 3D characters, and they're working on the VV verse, and they have their own marketplace for their own collectibles, and they're trying to get it moved over to Ethereum and then Immutable X so that they can decrease the fees. And so they're carving out a niche that I think is going to be very solid for them. Spores isn't, there's some interaction in their niches, but they have their own niche. And so I love where Spores is going in that they're going to be chain agnostic, which means you can mint, but also trade on the marketplace NFTs that are minted on Cardano, NFTs within Spores that are minted on Ethereum, that are minted on Binance Smart Chain, that are minted on Polygon. See, Spores is going to have a marketplace that interacts with all those different chains. So no matter what chain your NFT is on, in many cases, they'll be able to move it over to the Spores network or make it tradable in that marketplace as it hits full steam. So part of their goal is to become a marketplace for NFTs. And the other part of their goal is be able to help top artists mint right on their platform itself. And so I feel like where they're going after and with the connections they have, they're very well positioned to be a huge player in this ecosystem. Now let's step back and look big picture, right? What is it that blockchain and cryptocurrency, what problems are they really good at solving? Well, there's the problem that Bitcoin solves pretty well, which is a replacement to gold. Not so much a replacement to fiat currency, only the store of value side of fiat currency, but transaction costs are too high. So there's 2 sectors where it seems like blockchain is solving a lot of problems first. And one is decentralized finance, which is a big sector of growth within cryptocurrency. Another one is NFTs and gaming. So it's going to revolutionize video gaming. It's revolutionizing collectibles. And as we were talking to Duke last night, he talked about, see, he has some connection with very, very high-end art and other things. And he talked about sometimes you have these billionaires come in to buy pieces of art, and they're like, that's great, you know, okay, 20 million for this, I'll take it, but where do I even put it? And so a lot of them are actually wanting to go towards digital collectibles so that they can have it rotate between the different pieces that they own on, say, big screens, but that they don't have to display it all over the home because some of them don't have room for all the art that they have, which was an interesting problem I didn't know existed. So I love where Spores is going. To say I'm bullish on it is an understatement, especially after meeting the team. I loved it after reading their white paper. Really loved it after meeting the team. And let's see if we can get them to come on and speak to you. I will see if I can make that happen. I do know they're very busy as their launch is coming up soon, so we'll see. Might be in a few weeks after the launch. Who knows? But I will definitely ask. For those of you who've committed to the 5 years to be here, because it greatly enhances your chances to do well, I call you my rainmakers, and this song is for all of you. See you next time.
Success is falling, flowing like rain. The timing's right, we're getting paid. Come on, rainmakers, let's make this happen.